Longsword and Tunneler versus a single Tunneler. Bit of excess damage here on the Pantheon as Fleshy comes in. The quickness interrupted the crash down. The shockwave on the way out. That ain't it. The disengage ain't it either. A good spread of the damage from Chayak, but in the end, MKOI have to run away, losing away 2 grubs as well.
Miscommunication between Jojo and Alvaro apparently there, because the shockwave came out, maybe expecting Alvaro to go into the play. Of course, he didn't have the Magnet Storm level 6 to make a bigger impact of it. You see that Fleshy, one of the things about Alvaro.
It's going to be way too late, so...
Wait, there might be a Pantheon ult coming in, actually. There we go.
Onto Chayak and onto Jojo as well. He's flashed under turret. He won't be able to escape this. First blood over to Chayak. Nicely done from Lin.
Yeah, by the way, which is actually kind of nice for them.
Dragon.
What is it that Finn said? You know, 3 dragons is the threat yesterday. Well, they're on their second one after this. Is it going to be a contest?
Well, that 2 dragons,
about that.
Promise, 3 dragons, the promise, 2. Something's a promise, something's
Everything's
a threat.
a promise. Everything's a promise. Ocean Soul. No, it's not. It's the second one. There is Herald. Oh, we might have a fight around Herald. Come on. This might be our chance for actual.
Maybe MKOI going to save a Shattering Strike. Magnet Storm into Linces. They're targeting the jungle with the shields up. Oh, yeah, 2-man ultimate. What are they doing? MKOI just ran in with not enough damage against the Pantheon with
the damage. Well, maybe they can if they're not the last one holding the gate there. Left alone in the choke point, and Vitality to pick up an easy kill, pick up an easy Herald.
Such an overexertion. I know we're going to get a replay in a second, but like, Linces literally pressed E. And he negated.
Yeah. Wait, do they shed every year as well?
I don't know.
Oh, here's the ults.
Hey, let's shed a kill on top. Mirwin is probably going to die, question mark. Linces in the way, bopped away, but the burst is going to be still enough. Fleshy flashes in. Beautiful engage. And now MKOI are on the run. It's Elyoya by himself. We ain't having fun. And Nucko, he's got flash. Pop!
Ooh.
Not enough seconds. If MKOI get the dragon, based on what was used, then absolutely you take that loss. Elyoya's going to start with the sun up against the wall, but Linces is hard to kill. Teleport going to be burned as well. That's Nucko from the rear. Note that Mirwin also has TP. He hasn't burnt it yet, as the poke onto Linces at half HP might be more impactful.
Watch out for these choke points. Vitality trying not to play around this spot. This is the dangerous bit. If they can walk in through here instead, that line is much safer for them, much harder to play around that with a shockwave and the equalizer. MKOI need to try and find a way to funnel Vitality into the AoE if it does come to a fight.
But look at what Jojo's doing. Even on a ward, he's zoning out the whole of Vitality. They walk in, they get dissonance. Happen to Fleshy, happen to Linces, and now with a shockwave, it happens to them all. Equalizer onto Kazi. He's saved by Fleshy, but Vitality are only just alive. The zoning pressure, beautiful from Jojo. And with that, they move to Zobacz.
Just trying to take this down. Vitality maybe feeling a bit of the pressure of time against them. Going towards the outer calm. See if they can get something out of the big objective.
They're losing bot turret. They're losing the next wave onto inner. Alvaro is low, and that's going to help out. Vitality are doing this on a ward. Redemption's going to come down. I think that's a friendly one, and it is. So it's going to be taken. Artican, okay. MKOI are not going to commit. Vitality will be in a lot of trouble with sieging. We've already seen and how easy it is. Nucko is going to step up and sneak the turret. That pull back through. Nucko gets us. He now takes the portal in as well. Alvaro's here on the other side. That time the portal's punished. Nucko dies to Baron.
MKOI, huge advantage going into this fight.
That's a big whoopsie for Vitality. Flash from Fleshy, matched by Jojo, but now look how TP is at half HP. Danger calls as Alvaro gets a Magnet Storm. Realm Warp defensively. Chikes pulled out of it in the meantime. Equalizer slows down Vitality. They can't get back in the fight. And yes, Dragon may reset, but it's the 3v5.
I mean, Linces has flash, he has smite, but I don't know if he's going to be allowed to get close.
Crispy dog. Kazi's going to run for his life. He's burning down, by the way. He's lucky to be alive at 30 HP, but MKOI, soul in the bag. And
onto someone like Super, you're still losing your AD carry. So MKOI, you've done a lot of hard work.
Fleshy. Oh, he's up against the wall. He's crashed down on. He's got a quickness, but Super just one-shots him. Kazi trying to run away. Equalizer on his head. Alvaro looking for a re-engage with his flash up and available. What did I just say? The Hex Rift team has just picked up a kill. Jojo steps up with Shockwave available. Alvaro gets a freebie. Ball galore and everything in between. And Alvaro happy to sacrifice his life. Triax steps up to the table. At full HP, he's got an opportunity. Vitality is slowly losing grips on this game.
But the ult's coming in.
He's coming in. Linces, no. May as well. Nice try.
Objective so much better than Vitality in this first game.
You're very right. Again, I think it's been intelligent play. We've talked it up enough, but it does feel like, you know, a lot of games are just shown by gold value, and generically they're right. This was not one of those games in the early portion. MKOI's comp, they did play it steady, and this is them reaping the rewards. 6+ K gold lead right now, and Even better, the Baron's already at 2.5k, just taking it. Now sieging top, Vitality. They're losing their base and they're not even here yet. Mid's getting pushed in as well. Inhibitor comes next. Vitality doing good damage, but remember, they have Elder. Elyoya for the disengage. Fletchy, good engage in the back, but they're fighting with one hand tied behind their back. Chayak gets a kill though. Wait, almost winning against Elder. It's noble, it's valid, it's valiant. But KOI has still got the burn.
It's valiant, noble, but it is all entirely too late. They have not been able to find their
guards. Now, outside of my words of non-wisdom, his movement ability is big. Lenses gets tagged out by distance. Jojo is unreal, but flashing over the wall. Anyone gets caught out. Bumped on and dead. The Poppy ult's down as well. Wait, that's a shutdown. Fletchy will die for it. 4v4. Super's ult is unleashed for the time being, or rather he was not. He gets between worlds. The jump down coming through. Lenses engaged from Alvaro though, and the arc glider ruined. Hit from afar. KOI are still strong, but it's the second point. They've lost their 80 carry. They've lost Mirwin. Dragon's still sitting there.
Vitality have the damage. Both the solo lane is alive. It's a standoff. They're waiting for the Poppy.
Oh, it only hits one, but Chayak still here as the 1v3 gets crashed down, shut down, and hit in the face. KOI have a smite. Nucko's gonna try. He does not get it.
God damn close. Yeah, Mirwin tried to get the Hex Gate out of flash forwards from that rune prison. And it went down very, very easily. Honestly, just the equalizer not being there.
11.5k is what they're dealing with this time. Lince's going to face check first against Elder. I don't know if that's the idea, but onto Elyoya, maybe it's correct. Alvaro gets it engaged. Elyoya's getting low, but there's the burn, there's the turn, and everything in between. Meanwhile, that top lane is about to die. Nucko burning down for his life. Mirwin will chase it down while Elyoya charged in with the rest of KOI. Vitality chance the first have been taken away. But KOI have returned with a triple over to Super and a long game one. The Spaniards are on fire once again.
Slow and steady wins the race for KOI in game one. It's a little drawn out, but you can't deny how impactful and effective it was. Fissure as well. KOI once again find themselves with a ton of defensive tools. The Xayah we talked about does come in for Kazi. He has been exceptional on this pick so far, this split. I'm not going to lie though. Vitality look very squishy, and it looks like they have to play quite aggressive style, but Chayak is going to put in here. He wants to shove, he wants to roam, and he wants to make plays. Not making plays like this, though.
Red line going in, forces the flash, but the fate gets sealed, and Chayak maybe two with it. A Winter's Bite sets him up with the regain. Lintz is here in the nick of time. It's beautiful from Vitality, but Elyoya's taking a while to die. That passive is so too much. Heal comes in as well. The stun and the re-engage. Lintz comes in, but he can't kill Elyoya. You can't kill Elyoya. A Wukong versus Triple H.
So it should just be 3 for them. KOI say that actually Super recalling himself. Vitality does think they can sneak one. I don't think they're approaching the pit.
No, I mean, it's a clear down from Linces. He's going for his buffs instead for now. Raptors and thinking about it, okay, maybe I come in a little bit late. As Fleshy looks for the gank, Super tries to push the wave, Dredgeline into depth charge. Alvaro's on the way to help out, but Kazi's too low. Fleshy, very Super versus this comp. Like, again, the draft is showing its head. Now mid. Let's ask, how does Chayak get out?
He doesn't.
He does not. For Vitality, considering how KOI have really been keeping up the pace. Especially since they lost the 3 grubs as well. But TF in a side lane just not going to have the same effect like the Yasuo too. Nice when you have good split push.
He has significant ability to outplay, but he needs help. There are 3 people currently in his lane.
And Mirwin with the need to work out. No wind wall. Nucko's in so much trouble. Last breath, but he flashes away after getting a Steel Tempest knock-up. Help from Fletchy, please. Get me out. The president shall survive as he runs by Fletchy's
really
side.
chasing this.
KOI, that's a flash from Elyoya. Gets Cyclone up. Nucko thought he was out until now. Fletchy's got a concussive blow in his head. He will survive, but this jungle's going down with it. And you're right, Nucko needs some damn help.
I mean, if you have TF ult to go into his lane, it feels a lot better. We might see a bit of a fight in the spot side still.
Fleshy came back in, he's been concussive blow. Here's Lince is coming, Kazi will be there first, there'll be a numbers advantage. KOI stuck around for too long, and Mirwin's going to come in without ulti. Look at the health bars, as now that TF ulti's coming in. Lince gets over the wall, but back over, it's a juke. Kazi can't find Super. Blue buff taken in the end, but Kazi gets the kill. Moreworth, re-engage, Lince is there. Nucko TP for the kill. Treads on in, a last breath on a
time.
He came out a little bit before Yone.
I think Vayne wants a word with you there. Kazi getting a good trade onto Super.
Oh, but Super just holding on, nicely done. Kazi getting exhausted, Alvaro's in as well. Now that we get the Destiny out, Kazi's feathers go to
Oh!
Super sniped! I think that guy's Australian, that came right back.
Super with the sharp shooting there. Takes down Kazi, who initially thought he was getting the better of him. Absolutely not the case. Super turns, burns, opens up a Herald angle.
Charge
Maybe
two.
take 2 turrets down here. They got 3 grubs, remember.
It's going down so quickly. Now with the charge out, look, even the defense from Linces has to bring out his ulti, and Flesh is going to help defend, but that turret going down, I guarantee you, Elyoya turns it into an engage. Not just 2 turrets, but with a fate seal, 2 kills. Vitality are burning, and KOI are lighting the fuse.
And it's another time where Vitality just can't start the fight on their terms. Even Kazi tries to go in for a hard trade and just does not expect KOI to have the players there at the play ready and waiting to disengage and to help out their teammate. Mirwin, again with the 3 grubs, going to be pushing in towards this top side as well. KOI takes so much across the map off of one poorly timed engage from Vitality.
It just seems like
Anyway, but the extra gold going over could really come back to bite them. And yes, there's some decent CC coming on the way back, but it's going to be a problem because Super, well, it's in the name, isn't it? Can really start to pop off. Narco, you have to queue.
When wall is down, knockup's there, but Alvaro gets away, he holds on for now. Linces runs into a Glacial Fissure. Dredge line is good, depth charge even better. Triple knockup, there we go, sets up the final breath is set. Super getting hit hard, a double knockup again, Nucko, so close. Super will be able to get away with Vitality. It's a winning fight. Kazi stands strong, the health bar's not good. Dredge line almost onto Super, but from over the wall, Kazi does his best, even while exhausted. Mirwin gets gold carded. And I think Nucko is him. Maybe I overglazed a little bit, but I think for Vitality, it was a very well-won fight where KOI wanted to take it. Nucko, wrong timing, I guess. He is dead. Triax here, he can't full vision. Double control wall placed down. 3rd dragon for Vitality if they can get a steal. Linces needs this. Nucko coming from an angle, but the Cyclone is immense. Setting up with the Glacial Fissure, and Jojo! Oh, he's ended the show! A triple kill, Triax ulti's out. He's embarrassed because the better mid laner is clapping Vitality.
The better brother wins. By the way, the title of better brother depends entirely on who wins the last team fight. So it was Yasuo up until that. It's the way the brothers rule in Series 2. Then they could leapfrog them, face Fnatic in the first round of playoffs. Instead,
set up.
Fight around the Baron.
They found Fletchy with a Winter's Bite, concussive blows. He's got nowhere to go. The door's up again. Dredge line is a whiff. Flash away from Fletchy. Outrose low, but Elyoya does it again. And Jojo spikes the ball down. He's stunned up though. Great gold card. But will he die?
The shield.
Will he die? The feathers are out. Kazi doesn't get a root. And therefore, Super reigns supreme. If it's not one carry from KOI, it's the other.
Super goes man mode. Shy, can he escape? No! Mirwin takes the last kill of the fight. Baron on the table for KOI. Getting all 5 members of Vitality for just the cost of their mid laner. 5 for 1, Baron in tow.
Baron, 10,000 gold just about. It's replay time because Fletchy really wanted this fight. Well,
it did, and you know, Jojo in a great position, so you kind of jump forwards and jump back. The shield from the Braum is doing so much work in these fights, and it allows him.
It was like...
No,
but I think there's like a bunch of different things in there. You mentioned the Cyclone and KOI just blowing up and blowing up the backline and putting the Cyclone in place. The shield as well from Avaro. There's so much disruption. Vitality, this is why 5v5s really were where they wanted to avoid, really. They wanted to get those picks somewhere else. They're not been able to do so. Jojo will be able to stop back onto Linces.
I think he can 1v2 at this point. I am convinced. Maybe without the IE, maybe it's going to be a hard task, but I'm convinced that Jojo's that strong. He's level 17 as well, and Nucko, the strongest, is now 15.
Super pushing in with his cohort of bodyguards. Yoya and Elvira saying, okay, you want to find a pick on him? Nope. We have the defensive crew here. Mirwin on the bot side. Also quite hard to pick off too, because he can just go into his W against the TF. It's not like Chaya can really get a clean pick onto him. Typically 1-3-1, very dangerous even when you have the Baron, especially against something like a TF. They've just not been able to play around this defensive play from KOI though.
Nucko looking for an angle. They've found one there on the left side, but Elyoya, it's a bait. Cyclone is out, Dredge line is in, but remember, Elyoya has another task. He's got another Cyclone. Linces is engaging. The fish is out. Elyoya looking for the angle. Kazi can't angle in himself. Mirwin gets a kill while Jojo joins in. You think it looks good, but there drops Nucko. A fade sealed into Chayek and Vitality. This draft has just gone kaput. the leaders of Group A, the lords of Group A. You thought it was French, but no, it is Spanish. It is the mighty KOI